All right, March 14th, 2025. Got the remarkable, you know what time it is. It is daily recap time. Well, not so much daily anymore, but it is recap time. So, been up to a lot of things, doing a bunch of different stuff. Time constraint is a real big factor for me right now, but let's go through the list and see what we got going on here. So, we started working on ElevateX. We began mapping out the first class, the course outline, course production plan, email nurturing sequence, fast freebie asset, scripts for modules 1 and 2. We did the modules outline. We did a pre-sale web page copy. And we did modules 1 and 2 planning sheets. So ElevateX is the academy. And the reason why we're starting to focus on this more is because my time is becoming more and more of an issue. So I want to build something that can offer me recurring revenue to where I can put a lot in up front, but it's something that generates me money and the business money going forward for a good period of time. Let's see, next we planned out our next paid advertising. We're going to focus on Facebook ads. It has been my experience over the years that, LinkedIn ads has better targeting for B2B, but their cost per click is really high. So for smaller businesses, I haven't yet really seen the ROI for smaller businesses, especially for a marketing agency like me. Now, that could be the messaging, right? It might not just be the platform. But Facebook ads, what I've noticed is, so with LinkedIn ads, it's been about $35 per cost per click in my experience. Facebook ads and Twitter ads has been a lot less as well. So if your goal is driving people to your website or landing page, Facebook ads, I've noticed it's been about 26 to 30 cents per click. Twitter is a little bit more, but I've never been a huge Facebook ads type of guy, but with those numbers, you can't really deny it. So, all right, we added a contact us page to the website. I was struggling with this in the beginning. At the top, it would say connect with us, and then it would just go through wherever the website was and link to a form on the home page, and you would connect with us. But I find it a little bit more difficult as you're creating a contact us CTA for certain, like a blog post or whatever it may be, an email, to not have a contact us page. So now the connect with us button on the top in the header goes to a contact us page, but the form is still on the home page. So all in all, not bad. Just learning some things, figuring it out. Let's see. We created a video comparing our QCCM model, the content creator QCCM model, to the free version of ChatGPT, and all I can say is, wow, what a difference. So the example we use is, we said, let's create a blog post, and it was like 5 benefits, I think, of marketing automation for small businesses. So we said that to the free version of ChatGPT, and it immediately created the blog post. So you're thinking, wow, oh my God, super fast, great. Not at all. We put it into the QCCM model, and the QCCM model has been engineered to ask you specific questions to help make your blog post as effective as possible. So we went through, I think it's anywhere from 9 to 11 questions. Went through, created the blog post. The QCCM model creates metadata, excerpts, AI-generated images. I mean, a whole bunch of stuff that the free version of ChatGPT didn't. But what's good to note is, when we placed what the QCCM model did and the free version of ChatGPT into plagiarism checkers, the QCCM model registered 0% plagiarism. The free version of ChatGPT registered just over, I believe, 32% plagiarism, effectively making that content garbage. You're not going to be able to use it. If you do, it's going to affect your organic rankings, and Google notices it, and they penalize you for it. So yes, Creating a blog post from the free version of ChatGPT is so-called faster from the get-go, but it's useless. So you spend a little bit more time up front with the QCCM model, and you will reap the benefits over the long run. So essentially, it saves you time over the long run because that blog post will rank, and it's something you can use and continue to use. You don't have to go. You didn't have to go back through. I mean, you check the grammar like everything else, but you didn't have to go through and change up 30% of your document so that it's not plagiarized. All right. We filmed a walk and talk. Actually, this one was beautiful. It was beautiful outside, so this is kind of like a walk and sit. We filmed 3 shorts. We signed a new client. With the new client, we had a discovery call. We had a couple calls just to build rapport and feel each other out and share both of our visions for the marketing aspect of it. We submitted a proposal for an 8-week campaign. That's just to start, and then it builds upon that. And then next, it's going to be time to execute. Now, this is a startup company, so marketing is a little bit different for a startup company because you have no base, right? You have no digital credibility. So even if you do the paid ads and you do whatever it may be, you push people to your website. When they get to your website, they're going to look at like your blog section. They're going to look at your social media, and if you don't have something that's relevant, educational, and something that's been posted recently, they're not going to feel like you're too credible of a business. So you got to build that base first, and that's really what this campaign is about, is building a base. I'm actually thinking about taking this and making a package for small startup businesses to get that base down and have them, this way they don't have to worry about what it's going to cost, and you know what I mean. Everything will be upfront. Pay for it, get it out of the way, get your base marketing down pat, and then after this you go into the next phase and you focus on driving people to your website. At least your website's credible. All right, we have filmed episode 3 of Marketing Neat with a Twist of AI. We developed a new format for this one that I think that we're going to be sticking with for the future, where we talk about intro, a couple quick articles in the news and how it relates to SMBs. We've got a section where we're talking with my AI assistant Jarvis. We have my thought of the day. Let's see what else we got going on here. I think that's it. I mean, intro, outro, stuff like that. So, but very, very nice. It's like anything else. As time goes on, you start nailing down the format of everything, and you improve upon it. So, but this segment with Jarvis. We also have a segment, customer questions submitted, and I think this one is going to be really beneficial to people. I talk a lot more in depth about the importance of having your initial base marketing done, so that people validate you as an actual company. Especially nowadays with AI, when there's less and less a face of a person, you need to have something that people make them believe that your company is reliable and an actual legit company. So, all right, lastly, we made the decision to scale back on some of the content. Now, I made this decision because we've got our base marketing out there. We've got some content. We're still going to be doing some content, but I pushed up the development of ElevateX Academy. And because I pushed that up, it's cutting into the time to create content, which is okay. I'm absolutely okay with that. This is the first year of the business. We're trying to grow it. It's going to take time, and bumps and bruises, just like everybody else, ebbs and flows, figuring things out. So I'm absolutely okay with that. But might not see as much content from me. I'm going to focus more on, I'll do some blog posts, obviously, just like I said, to keep relevant. I'll do the podcast every other week. And I'll probably do some shorts. But, things like with the podcast or the walk and talk. The walk and talk won't be every day. The daily recaps are not going to be every day. Walk and talk maybe once or twice a week. Daily recaps, same thing, once or twice a week. And from there, I'll be able to build short form content to kind of stay relevant in Google's or in YouTube's algorithm and TikTok's algorithm and Instagram's algorithm, whoever it may be. So, but that's kind of where we're at with that. So, all right, it is March 14th, 2025, and this has been the recap vlog. Be well, everybody. Happy upcoming St. Patrick's Day as well.